Jersey Shore Women's Softball Week 5 highlights. Corn Pops coming in at second place to play the Lucky Charms. Natalie Ansruth is up with runners on first and second and no outs. And here in the top of the first, bright and early, Natalie with a long fly ball to left field. 1 run scores, another run scores, and the Lucky Charms out to an early 2-0 lead as Rachel Salem rounds the bases and scores on that play. Good base running there. Lucky Charms now up 3-0. Pop up, but Jacqueline Robbie is there, makes the catch. Very nice play by Jacqueline behind the plate, flipping the mask off. And Lucky Charms out to 3-0 lead. Corn Pops, meanwhile, Sophia Towell is up with runners on first and second and 1 out. And she knocks in her sister Kelly as an RBI single. Corn Pops, their usual first inning scoring every single time. And then Cynthia Haddad comes up. It's a grounder up the middle. Everybody's safe, and Jamie scores. Cynthia Haddad taking second base with a helmet in her hand, exactly where it's supposed to be. Up comes Sari Farka with an RBI single up the middle. Sophia scores on the play, and now we're in a tie game, 3-3. So up comes Rena. That's a grounder. Doris throws home.
Out of time! You can't slide anyhow. There's no sliding, and she may not know that, by the way.
But I slid!
Okay, my time. She's out, but and also you're not allowed to slide. You're automatically out. I don't know if my friend. I know.
I'm sorry.
Albert, she's out. I told them, but okay.
No, she's out anyway. But I think she collided.
She slid.
She did? I thought she collided.
But you know what? Ladies, just remember, there's no sliding.
Cynthia had a very exciting play, but out nonetheless. We go to a tie game in the top of the second. Rachel Salem works the count and earns a ball 4, so the Lucky Charms take the lead with a bases loaded walk. 4-3 Lucky Charms. Out comes Natalie once again. That's a single. Cynthia Haddad can't make the play. 2-run score. Natalie's 4th RBI of the day. And Lucky Charms out to a 6-3 lead. So we go to the bottom of the second. Corn Pops down 6-3. Kelly, the captain, runners on first and second. That's a hit. And Jacqueline Robbie rounds third. She scores, but listen up.
She didn't touch third. What do you mean she didn't touch third? She didn't touch third.
Jacqueline Robbie missing third base, apparently, and she's called out on the tag. So the inning continues for the Corn Pops. Sophia, grounder. Caroline makes a nice play throwing to Julie and ends the inning. So Lucky Charms hold on to the lead. 8-3 now, bottom of the 5th. Sophia's up with 2 runners on. And that's a hit. That's a single. So now all 3 sisters are on base. Kelly on third, Jamie on second, and Sophia on first. Dweck, Dweck, Dweck. Up comes Sari Farka here, down 8-3. She works the ball 4 with the bases loaded, and now it's 8-4. So twin sister Rena comes up. That's a pop-up to the right side. Linda Sutton makes the catch. And very good base running by Jamie. She tags up. It's called that a sack pop-up. So now they're down 8-5, the Corn Pops, and we move to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance. Sophia, pop-up, bloop hit. That's fair. So she's on base. But Jamie decides to try to take third, and she's caught in a pickle. Julie throws to Doris, and she is out. Very nice defense by the Lucky Charms. Not so nice base running by the Corn Pops. And Jamie is out. So the inning continues. Cynthia Haddad. That's a hit to the right side. Gets through the infield. Sophia scores from second. Close play at home. Not really. Cynthia takes second. And Corn Pops are down 8-6 now. Close game. Rena Jerome. That's a hit. Up the middle. Cynthia scores from second. And the Corn Pops are within 1 run here in the 7th. The tying run is on first base in the form of Rena. So up comes Michelle Haddad. Michelle. Grounder. Left side. Tough play. Rolling on the ground. Everybody's safe. And now there's 2 runners on. The tying run and the winning run. So up comes Jacqueline Rabia. Rabia, hard ground ball to the left side. Caroline this time makes a play. Flips to Julie. And it's out. 3 outs. Great game. Lucky Charms take down the Corn Pops 3-1.
Nice game. Nice game. I'm going to have you. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Captain Crunchers taking on the Wheaties right after. Crunchers entering this game 3-0. Wheaties looking to end the undefeated streak as Sarah Batty deals to Rini Masru with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Nice opportunity for the Wheaties. It's a hard hit ball, but Cynthia Stein makes a nice play. Throws to second, gets the out, and that's the inning. Melanie Levy pumped up for the Crunchers. We go to the top of the second, already up 1-0. Sarah Batty with a hit. 1 run scores. She's safe at first. Another run scores. Good base running there by Cynthia. And Crunchers out to a 3-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth now. Wheaties with another opportunity. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Orly with a grounder. Nice play by Sarah. Throwing to Melanie. And Wheaties runless. So now we jump to the top of the sixth. Crunchers with a 3-0 lead. Bases loaded for Betty Sit. That's a pop-up. Caught. And the throw to third is wild. And the runner tags up. Jacqueline Hedaya, good base running. So now it's 4-0. Captain Crunchers. We jump to the bottom of the sixth. They're down 5-0 now, the Wheaties. 2 runners on for Roseanne. That's a hit to the left, to the right side. A run scores. And Wheaties are now down 5-1, staging a comeback. Very nice. Bottom of the sixth still. Celia is up. Power hitter. Long fly ball. That drops in the outfield. Sari Sutton with a little bit of miscommunication there with the other outfielder. A run scores as Celia takes second. Look at the heads-up base running. And the score is now 5-2. Up comes Rini Mastery. Rini, that's a hit to the right side. That lands fair. Joelle having a tough time making the play. A lot of spin on that ball. Celia running home for the second run. And she's called out. Looks like she might have been safe, though. We're going to look at the slow motion. Wheaties arguing with the call. They don't agree with it. We're going to look here. Zoomed in slow motion. Celia clearly steps on home plate moments before she gets tagged. Tough call there by the umpire, but what are you going to do? So we're going to move on. Wheaties down 5-3. Orly with a grounder. Nice play by Cynthia, though. Good hit. Low and hard, but Cynthia makes a nice play and ends the inning. So Wheaties still down 5-3. Now we're going to go to the top of the seventh. Crunchers with a 6-3 lead. Betty Sit once again. It's a hit to the left side. Tough play. And a run scores. So 7-3. RBI for Betty. And then diving catch by Celia to end the inning. Renee Sabag pops out. What a play by Celia. And we move on to the bottom of the seventh. The score is 7-3. Juliana with an RBI double, scoring one of the Franco twins. And the score is now 7-4 as Juliana takes second. So up comes Effie. Effie with a hit. Sarah Batty throws. The throw is low, but Melanie with a scoop. Very nice play, Melanie Levy. Getting the out as the runner advances to third. So it's a 3-run game with 2 outs. Lisa Patesh grounder. Sarah Batty throws to first. This one's a little higher. Melanie makes the play. Game over. Crunchers take the game by a score of 7-4.
Great game. Great game, guys. Very good game. Good game.
Yeah, it's a sucky day for me, though.
Good game.
I'd like to say that my team is playing very, very well. We have solid defense, and due to the 0-8 loss of the spring season, do I sound like my dad?
Team
Umizoomi, we plan to go 8-0. That's the plan.
It's not the same team, but you personally.
Me and Sarah Dayan plan to go 8-0
Right.
to redeem ourselves for the 0-8 humiliation.
Right.
The best that I've seen so far.
Really?
I could almost predict a.
Jackson, you want to run?
We won't even talk about it, but I can predict it.
Predicts a guarantee of a championship. Wow. David Dayan, you heard it here. Guaranteeing the Captain Crunchers winning the championship.
We go to Thursday morning. Captain Crunchers at the field once again, taking on the Tricks. Their undefeated streak is still alive. They are 4-0. Meanwhile, Renee Braha, bases loaded. Pop-up. Renee Sabag is there. What a play by the catcher. The catching this year has been phenomenal. A lot of foul balls, pop-ups been caught. Good defense there. So now we jump to the top of the fourth. It's still 0-0. Sarah Batty picks up the ball and tags her out on the way to first. Very heads-up play by Sarah. This game was all defense by both teams. So watch carefully. Marielle Rishti now up. Same inning, chance to score, but Cynthia Stein makes a nice play. Look at that defense. So now runners on base now for the Tricks. Still that inning, but Betsy Sacco with a grounder. Everybody's safe, no one makes the play, and they score the first run of the game here in the fourth. Tricks 1-0 lead, Betsy Sacco doing the first base dance. So still 1-0, Crunchers down. Jacqueline Hedaya with a long fly ball to left field. That's a men's league hit right there. Jacqueline rounding first, rounding second, coming out of the slump. And she's into third base, very excited with a game-tying RBI triple, throwing those hands in the air. Very nice. We're in a tie game. Inning continues. Gladys with a hit to the right side. Nice play by the second baseman. Esther throwing to first. A little bit of a bobble, but makes the play in time. Maybe not in time, but the umpire called it in time. So the game continues. Captain Crunchers with a 2-1 lead. A run scored on that Gladys's hit. So Marielle Rishti with the first and second gets a hit, and the bases are now loaded for the Tricks. Down 2-1 in the sixth. Up comes Betsy Sacco once again. Grounded to the left side. No one makes the play. Safe at second. 1 run scores, and then Esther rounds third. And very good base running, takes an extra base, and she scores the go-ahead run. So the Tricks go up 3-2 on a 2 RBI hit by Betsy Sacco, coming up in the clutch, low and hard. So now, bottom of the sixth, Captain Crunchers down 3-2. Jacqueline Adea pop-up, very nice play. Leslie Caston making the play. So now we go to the seventh, last chance. Gladys, that bounces foul, but Candace touches it in fair territory as the catcher, so she's safe on first. So up comes Renee Sabag. Renee, that's a ground to the left side. Everybody's safe. Danielle throws to second, but not in time. Very good throw, though. But the Tricks go on to win the game 3-2 and end the Captain Crunchers' undefeated season as Melanie grounds out here with 1 out. Tricks went on to win the game 3-2. Let's hear it from Marielle Rishti.
Feels great, other than the fact that they were undefeated, and now I think we're in a better position now than we were last week because of our record, obviously. We came in with a losing record, we were like 1-3. 1-2, and now it's much better. But we have another game we have to focus on. If we win this, I think we're in a very good position.
Now the second installment of the Tricks doubleheader total comes into town. Bases loaded for the Tricks in the first inning. No outs. Marielle Rishti grounder to Jacqueline Cohen. Nice play throwing home for the force out. Catcher making her JSW softball debut. Yvette Halawani with a nice play. But up comes Leslie Caston with the bases loaded. That's a 2 RBI single up the middle. 1 run scores, 2 run score. Leslie content on first as Renee comes home, the captain. 2-0 lead. Esther Segura with a hit to shortstop. Gets up the middle past her. And scores 3-0. Nice running there by Marielle. So up comes Candace Bailey. Candace grounder up the middle. Tough play at second. And another run scores, and the score is 4-0 now. Tricks here in the top of the first. Renee Braha with a grounder up the middle. Another run scores. Renee Braha rounding first. She stays there. Good running by Esther. And Tricks out to a 5-0 lead. So we're going to jump to the bottom of the second. Margot Harari up, trying to make a comeback. They're down 9-0 now. Liner, Renee Dweck makes a shoestring catch. Very nice play. Ends the inning, and they hold on to that lead. Tricks up 12-1 now. Last chance for total. Long fly ball. Esther Nachmad is there, making a nice catch as a replacement. End of the game. Tricks take it 12-1.
Awesome. Good game. Great game, guys.
Good game by both teams. Tricks enter Thursday 1-2. They're now 3-2 and fighting for a first-round bye. Corn Pops versus Tricks. Thursday this week, 9:30 a.m. The winner of that game gets a first-round bye. This is a production of Jersey Shore Women's Softball League TV. Thank you for watching.